To you Virgos. So you Virgos have the Nine of Swords, the Scorpio energy, and then you have the King of Wands. So so for you Virgos, right? Um you Virgos are moving forward from associating yourselves from certain people. Certain mental, blockages you Virgos are freed yourself. You have freed yourselves from. You freed yourselves from. You have. Because there's a level of frustration that's there. And the level of frustration is uh you Virgos pretty much you separated yourselves from the individuals that will do things to get you upset. A lot of times people look, I'm gonna just go straight for it. People are mess ups. People are F ups. And people are such F ups, they will do things like getting real good with you and be friends. And then they'll mess up and sabotage their life. And you Virgos will see them with the stupid smug look on their face about how they're ruining their own life, but then they're getting you upset. But then when you Virgos don't care about it, now they want to retest your stupid individuals, retesting your interest. But now you Virgos have made the decision that you just don't care. And that's where their problem is. But that's not a problem for you Virgos, because that's all in your past. And there's nothing that they can do about it. The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands is about how a lot of you are in a situation where a lot of you are in are in a very powerful position, I should say, because things are changing around for you Virgos. You know, and I've talked about this before, that one of the most powerful things that you Virgos can do is to leave behind people that want to cause you stress, give you problems, give you an issue. All they're interested in doing is just trolling you all day long. And I'm glad that more and more people are starting to wake up and see the stupidity in it, that people who move like this, they're remedial. They're literally doing nothing all day long. That's how stupid they are, but wasting their time BSing all day long. And you Virgos woke up and started to understand you have to separate yourself from these individuals, because if you don't, you're going to be dragged down with them. And you Virgos' tenacity kicked in when you stopped. And the Four of Wands represents you have a lot more opportunity. But you Virgos created the opportunity from letting go of these F up friends and significant others and maybe even family members. The Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, because this is something that you Virgos been wanting to do for a long time. The Virgos, y'all ain't really been around a lot of messed up people, but you'll meet brand new people who will come to find out to be messed up. And so it's this proverbial spring cleaning that you Virgos will do time and time and time again, where you will excommunicate from people from the prior year whom you've accumulated in your life, but just don't bring value in like that. They're not actually doing anything. But then on top of that, not only are they not assets to you where they're not bringing value, right? But they're actually being combative for no real good reason. I'll have people who call me a snitch, never even so much as told on anybody. I stay to myself. I be by myself. You got people that'll try to diagnose me armchair quarterback, and I'm telling them I have nothing. But there's so much with the projection and the nonsense and the need to make a problem out of nothing. Those types of people, I stopped talking. I realized that they're idiots. They're slow. They're dumb. They're stupid, because this is why a lot of them can barely pay their rent. Talked about this before. You cannot dedicate yourself to BSing and be prosperous at the same time. You have to choose. And see, a lot of you Virgos have chosen. You've chosen yourself. You've chosen to survive. You Virgos have chosen to survive. The Knight of Pentacles and the Star card represents how, and because of this, like Aquarius, you have some people that reach out to you that want to find out what you got going on, that want to find out what it is that you Virgos got going on, right? But the question is, but here's the thing: you Virgos ain't gonna tell them anything. You know, you Virgos are looking for people who are willing to listen to what it is that you have to say, and at least taking it into consideration, not mess ups that all it is that they can do is sit around and be lazy and be upset and all this other type of stuff. So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The World, Knight of Gabriel, the Knight of Ariel, the Knight of Michael, and then you have the King of Michael. To clarify, the Knight of Pentacles, right? Which is people taking notes about wanting to get to know you, brand new people wanting to get to know you, as well as not old, but people that you knew, that you're familiar with, wanting to find out what you got going on. But see, here's the thing: the World, the Knight of Gabriel, and the Knight of Ariel speaks to how a lot of you Virgos, you're going to keep your cards close to your chest. Because why would you Virgos reveal it to everybody? The Knight of Gabriel, the Knight of Ariel, it's not their business. You know, because I'm sure you Virgos may have had a plan long term too. How many times people threw you down in the ground, called you useless, called you worthless, called you Virgos pathetic, tried to break y'all down and get y'all dejected, right? To make you feel dejected and all of that, so that you don't make yourself into anything. You don't actually accomplish anything. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Michael. Excuse me, the Knight of Michael and the King of Michael. It's not the Knight of Pentacles, excuse me. Thought it was for a second. The Knight of Michael and the King of Michael. They can't handle how ambitious, how lucid, how straight to the point, how determined you Virgos are. Because you chose to survive. And the fact that you were dealing with survivor's remorse, but now you don't care. So, let's clarify some more cards. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Two of Ariel, Five of Raphael, Two of Michael, the Emperor, and then you have the King of Ariel. To clarify the Four of Pentacles. These three cards, Two of Ariel, Five of Raphael, okay, Two of Michael, okay, yeah. So these three cards right here represent these three cards, right, to clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is you Virgos taking care of yourselves. The Two of Ariel speaks to, it was frustrating to take care of yourself, when you have people that require your attention more than you can give. And the mistake that us as Virgos made was giving them that attention that we should have been putting into ourselves. We should have been giving ourselves that kind of attention as to what we needed. The Five of Raphael and the Two of Michael represent, but a lot of us are not doing that now anymore, right? We've learned these lessons that we needed to learn over these past couple of years. And we're using the lessons that we have learned to put it to good use. And then the Emperor and the King of Ariel speaks to how, and since that's the case, uh, the Emperor and the King of Ariel speaks to how a lot of you are in a situation where uh, you feel very good that you're able to take care of yourself, because that's what Virgos is on. Virgos are about self actualization. So the things that we want, manifesting it and creating it. And the Emperor and the King of Ariel, right, speaks to how through all the ridiculing and people clowning us and taking shots and the needless trolling, the needless dysfunction, the needless obvious dysfunction, right? We as Virgos still stand tall, even through the nonsense, but our skin is thicker because with all this stuff that they talk about, come on, man. I used to know a person who was an avid chain smoker and gambler, used to steal my packages. My brother has a size 15 shoe. Come up, steal whoever's packages, right? They didn't even, my family at the time didn't even tell me. They would get they would have they waiting on a package to be delivered. I wouldn't even know. I'm hearing knocking. I'm thinking to myself, I don't, because the way that my room was modeled, you really couldn't hear the door knocking like that. So it was like, it was, you really couldn't hear the door knocking like that. You could every now and again, if it was really, really, really quiet. But I used to have the TV watching it. It's kind of, because I didn't have a PlayStation. I didn't really have anything to play, PlayStation, nothing really to do. Just have the TV. And my neighbor's chain smoker would come up, sneak the package. My brother is 6'5". My brother got size 15 shoes. What are you gonna do with a size 15 shoe? But the what wow. The King of Ariel is about how a lot of you, so again, this just represents how people got to come to you with something more than the dysfunction. And a lot of people don't really know how to get at you. So let's clarify one more card. Let's clarify the star card. Stove is on. You all right, my love? All right. So to clarify the star card, you have the 8 of Michael, the 10 of Gabriel, the 7 of Gabriel, the perspective, and then you have the 7 of Raphael, right? To clarify the star card. So the 8 of Michael, the 10 of Gabriel, and the 7 of Gabriel, again, washing your hands of weird individuals, and all they want to do is waste your time and get on your nerves. Washing your hands of mentally, spiritually, physically, washing your hands of this, right? Then you have the perspective in the 7 of Raphael, which is you're done. You Virgos, they will never be able to understand you Virgos. You Virgos chose survival. You know what I mean? You chose to survive. You Virgos chose to survive. That will be the title of this video. You Virgos chose to survive. You Virgos, right? The perspective in the 7 of Raphael. You have other things. You Virgos are focusing on what you want to focus on. Because the overall energy of this reading is about people who are kind of like wanting to hang out, wanting to do the reach back. What I mean when I say the reach back, I mean, shout outs to AC. But what I mean when I say do the reach back, now they feel some kind of way. But now it's too late because you Virgos ain't there to hear them apologize. So it's like, it's kind of useless that they're doing that because they're not doing it to you. You know, and you Virgos don't want their apologies. You just want them to stay away from you. You want people whom you used to know that you don't communicate with to stop coming around you, stop expecting anything, stop thinking that the two of you are cool, you know? And that, you know, you Virgos want more than all them. All they can do is waste your time, get on your nerves, get your attention, try to waste your time some more. They act like they're remedial or they're touched in the head. Why would you Virgos want that? You know, y'all like smart people. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. You chose to survive.